LaFace lineup was serious. That was a serious lineup.
We had a ball, bro. I was young and fun. I'll tell you that shit, man.
Especially TLC, Outkast. Man, love some fucking Outkast. I'm sitting up here thinking, and it's like, man, you know, these gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, are on a label that have all of these heavy hitters. Right. You know, and pretty much all of them kind of, you know what I'm saying, popped off, man. I'm thinking to myself, did they not put enough push behind a few good men?
We get asked that question so much, and I love it. Because, you know, at this point now in my life, man, I don't have nothing to hide. You know, because we so happy now. Mm-hmm. So, you know, with that being said, what happened was I think we got caught into the politics of things. Mm-hmm. I think what was going on at the time, I know LaFace was going through a restructuring. Right. You know, the partners would, I think they were, something was going on.
So I think it eventually got dissolved. I think
something was going on, and I think we just got caught in the middle of it. And at that time, man, you know, we was torn. Like, we was torn like crazy. And, you know, when it was time for us to renegotiate, you know, they just decided that it was best that they part ways with us. And at the time, you know, it was such a devastating time, bro. I'm going back home, and, you know, that's where the barbering thing came in at. I start cutting hair, but man, it's the itch. You know, me and Monte,
never goes away, man.
We've been knowing each other since the 80s. See, the difference in me versus Monte never left it. He was always doing music. So, and it was like crazy because when I decided to do this, man, Monte was just like, man, what took you so long? Like, dude,
I've been waiting on you for a minute, bro. I
looked online, this nigga got the shirt on at a conference. I said, damn, he didn't even waste no damn time. But the reason being is that my mom, you know, she transitioned. You know, I watched my mom, but, you know, a horrible disease, man, dementia, Alzheimer's, a terrible disease. And, excuse me, my mom was my biggest fan, man. She never missed a show, ever. Her and my aunt. I'm talking about when I was doing my solo project, she never missed a show. And for, you know, with not having her here, I kind of lost her love. But it took one of my clients, who I've been cutting for a long time, and one day he just stopped me and he just said, man, what the hell are you doing, bro? Mm. He's like, dude, you a producer, you're a songwriter, you know, you love doing it. And I'd be like, nah, and I didn't do it. You know, we'd be in the studio getting our sip on and stuff sometimes, and he said, man, I ain't pressing another damn button, man. He said, man, bro, I'm just telling you. And then, you know, I just had an epiphany, man. I said, you know what? Okay. I prayed about it. Yeah, I prayed about it and asked God. And my mom, she was in my dream, man. And the thing she told me, she said, baby, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Mm. She said, that's not your gift, that's God's gift. He gave it to you to be able to have a life that some people wish to have. We all got them. Just got to use them. We all get to wake up and do what they love to do.